When most people think of the Berenstain Bears, they picture a cozy family living in a treehouse, teaching simple but important lessons about growing up. But every now and then, the show dives into tougher topics that kids really deal with. Today's episode is one of those moments. It's all about bad words. Sister Bear hears a word she shouldn't repeat, and when she brings it home, the whole family has to figure out how to handle it. It's a funny but relatable look at how kids first learn about language, respect, and why some words carry more weight than others. The episode begins with Sister Bear and her friend Lizzie strolling through the neighborhood and making plans for a picnic with their dolls. At first, everything feels cheerful and simple. They're excited and the day seems perfect, but then the weather changes. Rain forces them inside, and what started as a calm outside day with plans of a picnic turns into a loud afternoon on the inside with games and non-stop energy. This shift in setting from the sunny outdoors to the crowded indoors does more than just move the story along. It mirrors how quickly moods and situations can change. The phone begins to ring and Mrs. Bruin answers, but it's hard for her to hear because of all the noise inside the house. The girls keep hopping and shouting, so Mrs. Bruin asks if they can do something a little quieter while she's on the phone. It's a small request, but an important detail. Mrs. Bruin is distracted while she's on the phone, which shows us how easy it is to lose focus when too much is happening at once. And that moment foreshadows the theme of the episode, how one slip, one careless word, or in this case, one blooper, can throw off the balance or even ruin someone's mood.
Cubs learn new words every day, including some that they should not say.
I think this is a lovely day for a picnic, sister.
Yes, I couldn't agree more, Lizzie. My little Angela has been talking about it for days. You know how excited she gets.
Oh, yes. Brenda has been asking and asking when Saturday's coming.
They're going to have such a good time today. Oh, no. So much for our picnic in the park.
Who says the picnic has to be outside? Come on, I'll race you back to my house.
Okay. Mommy, I can't eat any more of my sandwich. I'm stuffed.
I'm stuffed too.
We told you not to eat your cookies first. Can we play a game now?
Yes, we want to have a potato sack race.
What do you think, Lizzie?
They do need to burn off some energy.
Yay!
Let's go!
On your marks,
Get set, go! Go, Brenda, go!
Come on, Angela! You can do it!
Go, Brenda!
Hello?
Hurry!
I'm fine, thanks. How are you, Mrs. Barefoot? Uh-huh.
Hurry!
Just a minute, Mrs. Barefoot. Lizzie, could you and Sister do something a little quieter while I'm on the phone, please?
Okay, Brenda. It's time for you and Angela to have your afternoon naps.
Yes, it's nap time, girls.
No monkey business, you two. We'll be listening.
Afterward, Lizzie asks Sister if she wants to watch a video. At first, she offers some of their usual choices, lighthearted shows they've seen before, but Sister isn't interested. Instead, they end up picking something new called Trouble at Big Bear High, a teen movie clearly not made for younger cubs. The episode highlights how kids often want to copy what's meant for older audiences. What starts as harmless curiosity quickly turns into something bigger. The movie's basketball scene is fun, but it also introduces rougher language. Jason Kodiak, the star player, tosses out a line that in the show's universe is considered a bad word.
Do you want to watch a video?
Okay.
How about Rover the rescue dog? It's like this. Arf, arf, arf! What is it, Rover? Arf, arf! Is Sally in trouble? Arf, arf, arf! I think Rover wants us to follow him. Come on.
No, thanks. I've seen it 1,000 times.
Same here.
What else do you have?
Francis the Fearless Frog? You know.
She leaps from lily pad to lily pad in a single bound.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
I don't think so. What else is there?
Trouble at Big Bear High. My brother must have rented this one. School rules and cheerleaders' hearts get broken when teen sensation Jason Kodiak enrolls at Big Bear High.
Who's Jason Kodiak?
Beats me. I'm not a teen. How about it?
Let's see what it's like. All right, basketball.
I like it so far.
Out of my way, guys. I got points to score.
Whoa! He has the moves.
Uh-huh.
Your team's going down, Furball.
Ha! Who you calling furball, furball?
Awesome shot.
Your team's going down, Furball.
Who you calling furball, furball?
The insult feels funny in the moment, but carries a bite. Here, the show is making a point. Words don't just entertain, they influence. Even when they seem small or silly, they can stick in young minds without anyone noticing. It's a quiet warning that kids are always picking up on the things around them, especially the things adults might not think twice about. Sister and Lizzie play a fun game where they grab peanuts off the floor with their dolls. Both girls laugh and rush around, trying to get all the peanuts. The turning point comes when the girls reach for the final peanut. That's when Sister blurts out the word they picked up from the movie. Later on, Lizzie and Sister are playing tennis. Stacy and Millie walk by, and Sister waves and asks them to join. They agree and grab rackets for a doubles game. Lizzie says she and Sister will play against Stacy and Millie. The ball flies, and Stacy cheers, thinking she scored a point. Sister shakes her head and says Stacy served overhand. Stacy asks why, and Lizzie explains it's just a rule. Sister ends up calling Stacy the bad word, and Lizzie repeats it. Suddenly, the mood changes. Stacy and Millie stop playing. Lizzie asks where they're going, and Stacy says they're off to find other friends to play with. Sister says they're poor sports, and Lizzie agrees. This is where the episode makes its point clear. Words stick. What feels like a joke in one moment can carry a sting in another. The insult shows how kids don't just repeat what they hear. They use it in new situations, sometimes without realizing the harm it causes. And when that happens, the fun and connection they were having can break apart almost instantly.
Peanut scramble!
Hurry, Brenda!
Come on, Angela!
Hey, that's my peanut!
Your peanut? I grabbed it first.
Well, I saw it first.
Give it here, you furball!
No way, Furball!
Ha-ha!
Yeah, nice save, Lizzie!
Huh?
Thanks, Millie.
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Millie. Want to play with us? Sure.
Okay, great. Grab a racket. Sister and I will play against you two.
Here. You can have the first serve.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready. Yay, I got a point!
Nice one.
Guess again.
You have to serve underhand, not overhand. How come?
Because those are the rules.
What a furball.
A furball. Right.
Okay. Your serve, Lizzie.
Hey, where are you going?
To find some friends to play with. Talk about poor sports.
I'll say.
At dinner, the Bear family enjoys a warm meal together, but tension rises when Sister accidentally calls Brother the word she heard from trouble at Big Bear High. Papa Bear immediately corrects her, calling it a terrible thing to say, while Mama asks where she heard it. Sister admits it came from a movie. Mama explains that the movie isn't meant for cubs, and reminds Sister that words can really hurt someone's feelings. Sister didn't know, but now she does, and it's good they caught it before she said it to anyone else. Brother looks worried and says he thinks sister already said it to someone and realizes she did hurt someone, and she says she needs to see Lizzie right away. Mama tells her to hurry. The dinner scene teaches an important lesson. It's not just about knowing why you made a mistake, it's also about noticing it and taking responsibility.
Honey, these beet greens are delicious.
Thank you, dear. Is there something the matter with your beet greens, brother?
Nothing that a little catsup won't fix. Whoops.
Brother, look what you did.
Sorry.
You're such a furball. What? Did I say something wrong?
You certainly did, young lady. That's a terrible thing to call someone.
Wherever did you hear language like that?
On a video.
What sort of video?
Trouble at Big Bear High.
Whoa! Trouble at Big Bear High? That video's not for little cubs.
If it has that kind of talk in it, I don't think it's fit for big cubs either.
Lizzie's older brother rented it. I didn't know.
I know you didn't know, but now you do.
You could really hurt someone's feelings with that word. But the important thing is we caught it in time before you said it to someone else.
Uh-oh. I think she said it to someone else.
Oh, sister.
Mama, I need to go see Lizzie right away.
Hurry along then.
And I thought I did dumb things sometimes. Oops.
Sister rushes to Lizzie's house to admit what she's learned, that the word they've been using is hurtful. Lizzie admits she already got in trouble for saying it to her brother, and both cubs realize the damage has gone further than they thought. Remembering how Stacy and Millie walked away, they decide the only solution is to apologize. When they find their friends again, the conversation is simple but powerful. Stacy and Millie make it clear why they left. Sister and Lizzie apologize, and the girls accept it, reminding them that everyone makes mistakes.
Lizzie! You know that word we've been saying? It's a bad word.
Now you tell me. I called my brother a you-know-what right in front of my mom.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I didn't know it was a bad word. Boy, did I ever get it talking to. I wish we'd never watched that video.
Me too. No wonder Stacy and Millie didn't want to play with us.
I forgot about Stacy and Millie. I wonder what they think of us. Now what do?
We tell them we're sorry. Come on. I've got it! Right back at you, sister!
Oh!
Yay! We won! Good game.
Yeah, thanks for playing with us again. We were afraid you wouldn't want to after we called you that word.
Well, we weren't going to at first. After all, crude talk is rude talk, and name-calling is nasty. You're right.
We're really sorry.
That's okay. We all make mistakes. Except for Millie and me, of course. Huh? Oops.
Are we going to play another game or what?
Let's go! The best 2 out of 3. What do you say? You're on!
The final scene brings everything full circle. As Sister Bear gets ready for bed, she asks Mama why cubs even say bad words in the first place. Mama explains that sometimes kids use them to get attention or to feel more grown up, but she also points out that respect is the real sign of maturity. Sister realizes that hurting others with words doesn't feel grown up at all. The episode ends with a playful twist. Brother jumps out with his rubber cobra, and Sister nearly slips into calling him the word again. But this time, she catches herself and changes it. It's a small moment, but an important one, showing how Sister learned from her mistake and put what she learned into practice.
Mama, why do cubs say bad words?
It's an easy way to get attention, I suppose. And they might think it makes them sound grown up.
Sound grown up?
Mm-hmm. Grown-ups sometimes say those kinds of rude words, too. And there's just no need for it.
Saying words that hurt other people's feelings doesn't sound very grown up to me.
You're right. Our language has so many words to choose from. When you pick words that show respect for the feelings of others, you say a lot about yourself.
I know tons of nice words.
That's because you're a very nice cub. Good night, dear.
Good night, Mama.
The rubber cobra strikes again.
You nearly gave me a heart attack, you furry brother.
Is everything all right in here?
Everything's fine, Mama. Right, sis?
Uh-huh. Everything's fine.
Good night, sis.
Good night, brother.
The episode shows how kids sometimes copy words from TV or movies without realizing those words can hurt people. The words seem fine in the movie, but when Sister says it at dinner and Lizzie gets in trouble with her mom, they learn it can cause problems and even harm friendships. Things get better though. Sister quickly tells Lizzie they were wrong, and together they say sorry to Stacy and Millie. Later that night, Sister almost calls brother the word, but instead calls him furry brother. That shows she's learning to be more thoughtful. Tell me what you think of this episode in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and give this video hype points.